This is my meditation for acceptance of my power. We have a tendency on this planet to see the power in others, see the power and beauty in flowers, see the power of hurricanes and weather, but miss the power in us. And then we see that power sometimes. And in that power, us accepting, that's a different story. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. We're getting ready to take 3 more deep breaths in and 3 more exhales out. This time I want to give you intention for these breath ins and breath outs. In is the ebb of life, the increase. Out is the flow of life, the natural depression of things, as it should be. As you take a deep breath in, I want you to accept that you are the greatest thing to ever walk this planet, the best version of you, and the only version of you. And there could be nothing greater. As you take a breath out, I want you to know sometimes you don't feel that way. Take a breath in means there's nothing greater than you. You can beat cancer. You will walk again. You can restore your bank account. Take a deep breath out. Sometimes you feel cancer has the better part of you. Sometimes you feel walking is impossible. And sometimes you feel money is too hard to achieve and obtain. So together, when we take a deep breath in, it is the maximum capacity of yourself. When we release it, it is, sometimes I don't feel that way. On the count of 3, we're going to go first deep breath in. 1, 2, 3. Take a deep breath in. And remember, hold that breath. You're great. Let it go. As you let go, sometimes you don't feel that way. Take another deep breath in. Hold it for a moment. Let it go. At that moment, you were the most amazing alive person on planet Earth. And when you let it go, sometimes you don't feel that way. One more time, all the way in. All the way out. Now, it's not the breaths that I wanted to convince you that you can take. It was just the idea of knowing, as normal as it is for you to in-breathe and out-breathe, is also as normal as it is for the ups and downs of life. And this time, as you move forward from my voice, I want you to receive that how you're feeling right now is a beautiful part of life. If you don't feel well, you're just in the exhale of life. If you feel great, you're in the inhale of life. And as much as you want to stay in the inhales, you will suffocate. You cannot breathe in for the rest of your life and expect to be alive. As much as You're feeling terrible about your situation and you're listening to music to increase how terrible you feel about your situation. You can't exhale for the rest of your life because you will suffocate. No more than you can inhale for the rest of your life or exhale for the rest of your life. Doing one or the other will kill you. If you want to be on the mountain for the rest of your life, you will die. And everybody wants to be on the mountaintop. But my friends, there are no gardens on the mountaintop. While life is its most beautiful on the peak, while our lives are about reaching the peaks of our lives, we will starve if we never come back down to the valley to plant seeds and get more supplies. The peaks and the valleys are not just a part of life. They're so equally important that they're connected. At the highest point of the valley is also the lowest point of the peak. You cannot have a valley without having a peak. This is a meditation about the acceptance of your power. You are great. And sometimes you don't feel that way. The solution is stop personalizing the exhales of life. Before this meditation, you breathed in and you breathed out and you never took it personal. When you leave this meditation, the ups and downs of your life, you won't take personal. You won't make the ups of your life your worth, nor will you make the downs of your life your worth or the lack thereof. The same manner in which your breathing is your birthright and should not be taken personal, you should not take your downs and your ups personal. So how should you take your breathing? With gratitude. Grateful that you're breathing. So how should you take your peaks? With gratitude. Grateful that you are peaking. So how should you take your downs? Grateful that you have your downs. And that, my friends, is how we accept our power. By understanding that we are all powerful and we are grateful that we are. Sometimes we just don't feel that way. And that's okay too. But just like the breath you breathed in 10 minutes ago is no longer in your control or by you, it's the same way the breath you breathed out 10 minutes ago is no longer in your control or by you. My point is, my friends, your problems are supposed to pass from you the same way your breath does. Your peaks are supposed to enter into you the same way your breath does and then pass from you the same way your breath does. Because you did not come here to be peak only or valley only. You came here to be grateful. You get to see both. Antonio T. Smith Jr., you can plant better. You can dominate.